Hi, I'm Hannah Wallace and you're watching Finextra TV at Sibos. Kindly joining us on the call today to talk about how the recent pandemic has spurred on innovation is Graham Ray, Global Head of Sales and Relationship Management for Financial Intermediaries for BNP Paribas. So Graham, thank you very much for joining us and welcome to the virtual studio.
Thank you very much, Hannah. A real pleasure to join you.
It's good to have you on again. So yes, the recent pandemic has meant we've had to adapt in many ways, one of which here we are talking virtually rather than in the studio at the Sibos conference. And as many have already explained to us in recent months, we've had to change a lot of things, and businesses also have had to change the way they interact with their customers. And that's really where I want to start. What do you think have been the challenges here, and how has BNP Paribas adapted to functioning remotely?
Okay, so let me just quickly answer that around challenges and adaptation in two factors. One is the human side of that question. The other element is the technology side of that question. So, running a sales and relationship management team, the most important thing during these challenging times has been to stay close to clients, ensure the intimacy with clients, ensure the dialogue with clients is very fluid, is very open as we help each of us navigate through the external factors. The second element of it is technology, both from an internal perspective, how do you help your colleagues move to a working from home environment, as well as how do you help your clients navigate through the volatility of the market. And really, I look at it as resilience, scale, and agility. So, we have here at Paribas operating models, dual operating models that we've been able to leverage and get the benefit from, some of our international centres to support our local footprint. We also have a very robust technology platform, which is helping our internal staff, as well as our clients, deal with any of the day-to-day settlement, clearing, and custody challenges that occur. But really, in wrapping that answer for you, Hannah, it's stay close to clients, keep connected to clients, keep the open dialogue going, be very fluid with it, and then from a technology perspective, be very agile in the way that you work. Use the work from home environment, but use the robustness and the scale of your systems to ensure that you're providing the client with the seamless experience they would have before COVID and they expect during COVID, and we will deliver post-COVID.
Sure. Well, as you say, there's also been a lot of change around technology, and a lot of people have pointed out an acceleration and as a result, a shift in business strategy. So I'd love to hear about your experiences here and also what have been some of the lessons learned along the way.
Most definitely. Let me start with the lessons learned, and I think really that again I use the word agile, which really driven the part of learning from the lessons of the crisis, and they are really around communication channels. So I think technology has shifted in that we look at many different communication channels and variety of methods that we can communicate with our clients and actually the industry. So creating forums, where we can still bring the industry together to have discussions. So I think for me, the quickest lesson that's been learned is the ability to be agile and implement technology in a speed that was probably a little bit quicker than we would have done before. Look, technology, has always been pivotal to the security services business. We've always looked at if you can automate technology, you can ensure that you get an improvement in sort of real-time activities. I think through the crisis, we're seeing this flight to quality to look at providers who have scale, who have a strategy around technology, and who actually can deal with the problems of today. So technology has definitely been a conversation about the evolution and the future, but actually it's becoming very prevalent that the technology we have needs to solve the problems of now. And COVID has probably expedited some of them with regards to, robotics, symphony, the types of communication challenges and methods to really improve automation, but also connectivity with clients.
Well, we could go on with that for a lot longer, I think, and it's going to be really interesting to see how things develop. But I understand you've also undertaken a partnership, which I want to talk about, with a digital asset in APAC. So you could tell our audience a bit more about that and maybe some of the opportunities it's brought.
Absolutely. So look, we're a leading provider in the APAC region, and we provide many solutions from third-party clearing, settlement, asset servicing, and obviously we play a very important and key role as a market participant. Now we've taken this opportunity to partner with and create that partnership with DLT and the digital assets. We really look at it through the lens of the Australian exchange, the Hong Kong exchange, and we really look at it from the perspective of the connectivity it prevails, right? So we will be connecting to the new ASX Chess Plus platform and also look at the anticipated Hong Kong solution and platform. So really for us, it's about evolving and taking technology and investments in technology back to my earlier statement for real pragmatic problems and the implication of ledger applications. But actually, we've also expanded upon that. So, we have a lot of investment both internally, and then we have the external factors that are looking at Swift API store. We've deployed our NOAA technology, which is our virtual agent, and we use Symphony, which is quite a standard methodology. So for us, technology is becoming very paramount in the security services arena. But where we invest, yes, is for the future, but also where we invest is to solve the problems of today, as I mentioned with some of those other factors.
Mm-hmm. Well, leading on from that point, I know you're doing some interesting work around blockchain as well, and that's where I want to end. Where are we with the development of blockchain-based real-time settlement apps that I know you know a fair bit about? Let's start there.
So absolutely, we're at the forefront of that, as well as a security service provider. As you know, we provide to many markets globally around the world, local custody solutions. And in 2021, smart elections for corporate actions will be a process that will be streamlined, looking at that type of technology to leverage that. I think the exciting thing about those types of developments is that, one, they will be we will be able to deploy them on applications that can be leveraged in markets that haven't actually integrated to a DLT methodology. So we are looking to both play the role of using the technology for where markets are supporting, but then allowing our clients to get the benefit from our own technology, our own applications in markets that have not deployed there. And we really do believe that digital assets, DAML, blockchain has a real place to play in the marketplace, will emerge as a new standard for us in the capital markets. But again, our ethos and our philosophy is let's look and deal with the problems of today with a view of how they can be in the future. So 2021 and the smart election services is at the forefront of what we're working towards, and then we will leverage that, as I say, in markets that maybe are not as at the forefront of DLT as others.
So watch this space, I think it's fair to say.
Definitely watch this space. I think, I go back to the two elements of watching the space. One being that, we will keep on pushing the boundaries through technology. I also see that in the sales and relationship management engagement models. We've just come off of the back of hosting our own internal Sibos events where we really did push the boundaries of technology globally to connect with all of our clients and market participants. And really watch the continued space about the benefit of the human factor of this business, the way that we need to stay close to the market, we need to stay close to our clients, and that DNA we have here at BNP Paribas Securities Services is very much coming to the forefront.
Brilliant. Well, Graham, we'll leave it there for now, and I hope we get a chance to catch up face-to-face in the studio next year. But for now, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you, Hannah.